mixing it up with some of the best technical wrestlers throughout the rings in Ontario. Tonight, no different, as he challenges MVP, who quite frankly, many thought a few years ago at Winter Slam should have captured that pure championship from Impact Eddie Osborne.
Well, MVP had a good run, but just couldn't grab that brass ring. But he's got a championship, and he's looking to defend the anti-hardcore title here tonight successfully against Mr. GT Dynamite.
Make sure you get all this and you quit talking trash.
He's talking to you, JJ. GT Dynamite, not too impressed with some of the recent comments you've been making about him. Obviously, he's been watching some of the PWA DVDs.
This guy's got to watch himself here. He's got enough to deal with MVP, let alone me.
MVP trying to get in the head of the fans here, insult their intelligence. The fans here in Kitchener love the pure violence matches, and especially love Warhead. A few months ago, it was MVP who interjected himself in the second match between IWS's Viking and Warhead, which was a weed whacker on a pole match. MVP came out and interrupted that match, and it ended in a no contest. Since then, MVP and Warhead have been engaged in a full-fledged feud here in the PWA. MVP doesn't have much time to talk with the fans here. He needs to focus on GT Dynamite.
It's been MVP's crusade to abolish the hardcore division, the pure violence division in the PWA. This is his way of doing it. Cutting it down, going old school, grappling in the ring. Really to make these fans here at Elements kind of pissed off at him.
Well, MVP not the first person to try to abolish the pure violence division. Dave Lenton, the official here in this contest, making his PWA return. Both men collar and elbow tie-up. Truly, we are going to see a pure wrestling match here at Bad Dreams. Looks like it's going to be a clean break from GT Dynamite. Whether you see MVP hightailing it, taking a little breather, and going out to the apron, JJ.
That's smart by MVP, taking a breather when the hard-hitting GT Dynamite is all over you.
Well, MVP probably doesn't want to match power with GT Dynamite. Both men in the feeling out process now. Fans on the back of MVP. GT Dynamite having a laugh at his expense. Both men, collar and elbow tie up again. MVP the first to take a knee there. Backs GT into the corner. GT turns the tide, going for a chop, but MVP ducks out through that middle rope again.
It's mind games, Crucifix. He's taken the element of GT Dynamite out, the hard hitting. He's making him wait. He's slowing it down. MVP, if GT Dynamite wants to play, he's got to play MVP's way.
Well, you know, sometimes GT Dynamite's patience has gotten the best of him. Man with a short fuse. There they go. Both men lock up again. Collar and elbow tie up. MVP backs him into the corner. Dynamite now. Knife edge chop. Having some technical difficulties during this match. GT Dynamite looking to chop down the big man MVP. MVP hightails it out of the ring again, cools himself off with some of that water, feeling the effects of that devastating chop from GT Dynamite.
Well, like you said, it's going to be a hard-hitting contest. MVP's got to watch himself. He hasn't been in a physical match like this in quite some time. He's got to take it easy here, but it's not going to be a walk in the park against GT Dynamite. This crowd getting, once again, annoyed with the antics of MVP.
Fans here at Elements chanting Warhead, trying to distract MVP. Warhead, of course, handpicked GT Dynamite to compete in this matchup. Thought he would be best suited to take on MVP here at Bad Dreams. Side headlock now applied by GT Dynamite. There you see the power getting the best of MVP. Nice headlock takeover there from Dynamite. Has MVP all tied up. There you see great positioning from the official, making sure that shoulder is not down. Checking on the condition of MVP. Does not want to say he quits to a side headlock. Rolls him up a little close to the ropes there. 2 count only. Dynamite getting the better of that exchange. Looks like both men getting back to their feet here.
Both men back to their feet. They're in the ropes, ref. Come on. He's got to break this. Will we get a clean break from MVP?
There you see Dave Litton counting to 5, reminding MVP that he has to break. Several forearm shots from GT Dynamite. Irish whip, reversal, sends GT in. Huge back elbow from GT Dynamite, sends MVP reeling back to the side headlock. Obviously, GT Dynamite has a game plan here, trying to work over the neck of MVP.
He's trying to wear MVP down. That's what you got to do with a guy of MVP's talents and strengths in that ring. But same thing with GT Dynamite. As you see MVP trying to get out of this hold, doing anything he can, raking the nose.
Both men jockeying for position. MVP able to break that headlock with a forearm. Applies a headlock of his own now. Well, whether the fans like it or not, that is technical wrestling here at Bad Dreams. Not too impressed with the antics of MVP.
Like I said, this crowd is all hardcore. They're all violent, blood and guts. They got to get back to the old school wrestling style, and this is what this match is showcasing here tonight.
There you see a top wrist lock applied there. Beautiful wrestling counter there from GT Dynamite. Back to the side headlock. Clearly you can see Dynamite has the better of the power of these two men. MVP able to break that series of forearms. Side headlock reversal. Dynamite shoots him in. Shoulder block, both men, nobody budges.
MVP told you he was better than this chump. He's not going to take him down with that. MVP is way too strong, way too buff for GT Dynamite.
Well, that's what he said. Dynamite hits the ropes. Shoulder block. Nobody gets the better. Now Dynamite can talk a big game. Hits the ropes again. Shoulder block. MVP nearly takes a knee. Duck under the clothesline. That shoulder block took him down that time, JJ.
And again, MVP out on the floor. Oh no, this is not MVP's night tonight. Dynamite may have his number. And no crucifix. I'm not complimenting him because he was looking at me.
Oh, you just jump on the bandwagon no matter what. GT Dynamite getting fired up, but it's all stalling. Looks like he was trying to bring MVP in the hard way, but able to cut him off. Oh, just hot shots him across that top rope. Gonna close in on that throat, cut off the air supply. Now boots to the sternum there. MVP in control now. Has turned the tide on GT Dynamite. Huge forearm, just levels him. Nice right hand. Oh, knife edge from GT Dynamite. Still got some fight. There's a chop from MVP. The exchange and a rake of the eyes. Nothing pure about that.
What are you talking about? That was as pure can get.
An eye gouge is banned in professional wrestling. Could cause a disqualification. Beautiful sit-down European uppercut to the back of GT Dynamite.
What, do you got a rule book in your back pocket, crucifix?
2 count only. The rules of professional wrestling are well known. I'm sure you know, you just like to turn a blind eye. Front face lock there. Maybe a suplex coming on here. Dynamite doesn't want to go. MVP can't get him up. Dynamite hooks the leg, puts on the brakes. Snap suplex from Dynamite. Floats over, hooks the leg. 2 count only, 2 3/4.
That was close, but MVP ends up getting the shoulder up. MVP's got to turn the momentum back around in his favor. Dynamite, again, going after the legs, wearing a man down systematically.
Knife edge chop into a forearm. Tries to send MVP into the ropes, sends him in. Dynamite getting fired up, maybe looking for those knees. Oh, back body drop out to the floor. Nice high kick to the side of the head of MVP. GT Dynamite in complete control right now. Slingshot. MVP sends him off and sends him crashing hard to the floor. There's no mats here at Elements. Hard on that guardrail. And now we're going to see maybe a 10 count coming on. MVP playing up to the fans. Nothing fancy about that. Big right hand to the head of GT Dynamite. Tries to put him head first in that guardrail. Dynamite putting on the brakes.
Thought they said this wasn't going to get violent, crucifix. That's a weapon! Disqualification, ref, come on! MVP retains the anti-violence title.
Well, what comes around goes around. MVP first tried to drive the face of GT Dynamite into that guardrail, but Dynamite able to get a hold of that faux hawk there of MVP. Maybe looking to send him into the ring post. Reversal now. Hard into the ring post goes GT Dynamite. Official Dave Litton trying to get both men into the ring. There you see MVP breaking that 10 count.
MVP, you got to break the 10 count. Oh, this match is going to end up in a double disqualification. Still on the outside, and Dynamite is going to ram his head again. No, he goes for the arm. Break it!
Well, that's a wise game plan from MVP. Take away some of the heavy hitting from GT Dynamite working over that arm. But he can still utilize those lethal kicks from that MMA background. Fans not too pleased with MVP here at Bad Dreams.
What's going to hurt more, a steel pole or a kick? I think the steel wins.
Lateral press, 2 count only. You're not going to beat Dynamite without hooking the leg. Dynamite looking a little worse for wear now. Fans beginning to rally behind Dynamite. Maybe going for a neck breaker here. MVP has him propped up and delivers on that neck breaker on GT Dynamite. Nowhere to go for Dynamite, but down crashing to the mat. Definitely feeling the effects of that neck. Hooks the leg, 2 count only. JJ, what an incredible pure wrestling contest this is for what is apparently the anti-violence title. Series of kicks. Dynamite starting to mount a comeback here.
Dynamite's come back with those fierce kicks. MVP's got to get out of there. MVP's getting kicked to death in the ring. Crucifix. Oh, yes.
Yeah, just when we thought we were going to see a big exchange, MVP sticks the finger right in the eye at GT Dynamite.
Whatever you got to do. Hey, the ref ain't disqualifying him, is he?
Right now, that was the advantage that MVP needed. He has the upper hand thus far now. Here we go. Props from the center of the ring, measures Dynamite with a forearm, catches him with a right hand. Dynamite fires back. Not looking to go down like that. Forearm shots from MVP, trying to unload on Dynamite. Dynamite just taking him. Back body drop, nothing but pure power there from Dynamite.
Dynamite taking him out, MVP. Shoulder to the midsection.
And from the inside, oh, power slam. Wasn't able to get all of it, but oh, 2 count only. Fans here thought they saw GT Dynamite once again become the pure violence champion. That was a near fall.
No, the anti-violence championship. Get it right, Crucifix. I'll have MVP come over here and slap you.
Fans can feel it. They can feel a title change coming on here at Bad Dreams. Trying to rally both men to their feet. Dynamite blocks the forearm. Here we go. Connects on his own. Knife edge shot now on MVP. Sends him into the ropes. Irish whip. Reversal from MVP. Dynamite. Beautiful drop kick. Connects in the center of the chest. And that one to the side of the head on MVP, who is just sent reeling now in this anti-violence match. Dynamite spinning heel kick. Catches him on the top of the head.
GT Dynamite is on fire right now. MVP's got to extinguish this fire or he's not going to be able to retain his championship.
You see MVP takes his knee. Rookie mistake there. Puts his head down. Allows Dynamite to connect with the boot. Getting the jumping enziguri. Maybe going to choke him out. German suplex from GT Dynamite. I don't know whose shoulders were down. 2 count nonetheless. MVP. Here we go. Dynamite getting fired up. Maybe going to connect with that knee. Flying forearm into the turnbuckles. Northern Light suplex with a bridge. Oh, near fall again. What is he going to take to put MVP away?
Told you, MVP is as tough as they come. GT Dynamite, you can beat on MVP and beat on MVP, but he's going to keep coming back.
A mild MVP chant has sent the majority of the fans chanting and cheering for GT Dynamite, who connects with several kicks, forearm shot right on the butt of the jaw. Dynamite gets fired up again, hits the ropes. Oh, MVP all over, has him propped up for what is the Mindbender. Mindbender, Dynamite with the crucifix, looking for a pin. Tries to get the roll up there, but MVP holds on to the bottom rope and retains the Pure Violence Championship.